Hello everybody, Matt Stewart here, Entrepreneur Me. This week is Scottish Book Week, and today I was asked to go into a school and read a book to them about becoming or being an entrepreneur. Now that's not the first time that I've been asked to do that. Over the last lots of years, I've went to lots of schools and spoke about entrepreneurship. And today it was brilliant because I was with about 150 primary school kids, and they were all sitting on the floor, and I was sitting on a little seat, and it was like a sort of horseshoe shape of kids all round me. And there was an air of anticipation. I know the school quite well, and there was an air of anticipation as to what book was I going to read to the young people. So here it is. Here's the book that I read an excerpt from today. The Shed That Fed a Million Children, by Magnus McFarlane Barrow, who was the founder of Mary's Meals. Now, you know that I talk a lot in schools about do-good entrepreneurship. Well, there's loads of people that I think are magnificent models of that. But I guess Mary's Meals and the work of Magnus McFarlane Barrow is right up there with the greatest. Yeah. Reading a little bit from the book, and the kids were like so enthralled by how somebody could have such a beautiful heart that they wanted to do something about an atrocious social situation. Somewhere in the book it says that Magnus asked a young man what his aspirations were for the future. And the young guy apparently said to him, he said, I want to have enough food to eat, and I want to go to school one day. And I can't remember if that was actually the sort of springboard that made Magnus think that he had to do something. But from 2002, when there was about 200 people being supported through Mary's Meals, 2002, up until 2023, where there's more than 3 million people being supported by Mary's Meals. What an incredible entrepreneurial do-good journey that definitely is, isn't it? Yeah? And Magnus, he says in the books that every single meal that Mary's Meal supplies is a little act of love. Can you believe that? Now, I'm telling you today, the kids were sitting there and they were enthralled that you can become an entrepreneur, you can work like blazes, but it doesn't have to be just for yourself. You can work as an entrepreneur and you can do an enormous amount of good in the world. So, Scottish Book Week, Mary's Meals, there's nothing better. It tells me, by the way, on the website that it only costs about £19 to feed a young person or to feed somebody for a whole year. £19. And Mary's Meals do that with over 3 million. It's magnificent, isn't it? It's do good entrepreneurship. I was happy to read that book to young people today during Scottish Book Week.